On this episode of Pimp My Setup, we're going to be talking about your setups you submitted for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more. So if you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts now.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pimp My Setup, episode number 115, recorded live on June 26, 2016. My name is Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly.
And my name is Tom Philly, and you can find me at P41. I don't even know. 13.
Yeah, P41L13.
And just a quick thing. I think people are trying to follow Thomas, and they're following me by accident. So.
Oh yeah. So.
Yeah. You don't want to follow me. There's nothing going on over there.
No, go follow my dad, P41L13, because he's cool. He's an elite hacker like that. And then go follow my brother at Thomas Philly. Yes, yeah. They have the same name. But seriously, okay, why are you clapping?
Because Thomas is my favorite.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't know, this is my dad, obviously. A lot of people have been requesting for him to come back on, and he's finally back, and I'm excited. So let's just get right into it. We have 9 setups. We're going to try to do it as quick as possible. So the first setup of the day is submitted by Jeremy. Jeremy says, yo, I built this setup around my passion for music and hobbies for video games and YouTube. I think you will like this one because of its simplicity and power. Clean and simple. What the is this guy looking at the same photo as me? Anyways, he did say that it was, original. It's an original setup, and I definitely give you that. I don't know if it's a good thing, but how old do you think he is, Dad?
18.
Oh my God, yeah, he's 18. Wow, all right. Right out of the gate, you're just like, boom, boom. So taking a look at this, Dad, what were your initial thoughts? I know you like the guitars.
I like the guitars.
Yeah.
I like the graffiti on the desk.
You like that? Is that sarcastic?
I do like that. No, I do like that.
Okay.
The seat looks comfortable, and he's working with what he has. I really like it.
What?
I mean, if you want to say, oh well, let's get a new IKEA desk here, and and then hang the guitars on the wall, and maybe change the color of the walls from green to red or something, whatever. I mean, as far as if this is what he has, I think he did a great job with it. It looks like a pretty cool computer underneath too. Yeah,
which is an awful spot because you're just basically kicking it. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna do this, then at least have the LEDs in the computer to be green also to match your walls.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Definitely, you need to clean up the paint. If you're gonna leave it green, I don't really care. I mean, it's not really the best choice for the wall, but if you love green and you want to keep it that color, there's definitely some speckles that need to be cleaned up. And also, zoom into the back there, Tom. There's a flamingo in the corner, which I thought was cool. Really, really nice. I mean, there's so much potential with this room. It does kind of bother me that it came out like this. I feel like the right side of the corner is there's a lot of mess. The walls, I mean, you have some cool stuff, but it's just oddly placed. Everything's in a weird spot. The left side of the room looks empty other than the crap on the floor. Why isn't the desk over in the corner instead of in front of the window?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just kind of weird.
Not seeing back a little further to see what kind of area he has to work with. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot more you could actually do with this. I mean, I like that I could actually still use everything he has and make it look really good. I like the graffiti. Playing guitar, and he's got a keyboard in his next picture, a little MIDI keyboard it looks like. It goes into his computer. I like that. You can really have a nice setup. There's something you could probably even go L-shaped with with the 2 pieces of furniture he has, and really set it off into the corner and do something a little better with that. But I mean, for what he has, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, seeing the keyboard and whatnot, it's great, but it's in such an awful spot. Like an L desk would be perfect. He'd have the setups to always just rotate and use it, and above the desk have the guitars hung up on the wall, and you can wall mount the TV. That frees up desk space, and the helmet's cool, but it's under your desk and we can't really see it, so
display it.
Yeah, things like that should be kind of out in the open and show it off a little bit more. Be proud. But do you have any final thoughts for that setup?
No, it's definitely got potential. About $100 or $200, and the thing would look awesome.
Oh, for sure. All right, next set of the day submitted by John. John is on YouTube at Soup dope. If you guys want to look him out, look him up, not out. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, he lives in Washington with his wife. He does freelance photography as his job. He does some vlogging and game streaming. He knows, he's like, I know how much you love the Yeti. Blah, blah.
I'm using that piece of crap right now.
So anyways, how old do you think he is?
Well, you said, where's he from?
Washington. He's married.
Okay, 13.
13. Yeah. Holy crap, he's 13. No, he's 25. And I mean, my God.
Does he watch your show?
I mean, he said the thing about the Yeti, which makes me think he does watch it. But like, what the F? Like, this is just, oh my God, another setup where so much potential just thrown out the window.
Really?
What do you think about that cable management skills?
I think that's awesome. That's just spot on. I mean, that's the I don't give a shit type. And just throw it right there. He could have just taped it up, put it right behind the desk, the black on the desk. And we wouldn't even seen it, and he would have been, got a lot better score. I like the setup. I mean, I think it's cool. The walls are a little like blah. You need some like a bigger picture above your monitor than that little picture. You would, I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's got a lot of potential. It's just, again, give it about $100 and you can really do a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah, I mean, look at the right side. It looks pretty cool. You have like this, side area to do some work on and whatnot. But, we really can't see too much of it. And the other thing is like the desk itself is just crowded. The cables, I gave you a 0 for wire management because I think there really is no management at all. No attempt was made. And like my dad said, you could easily just put it up behind the backboard. People die to have desks like that where it's just so easy to do it. And I mean, I'll give you props for maintaining the black and red throughout the setup for the most part. And, the accessories are pretty nice. You do have a lot of awesome stuff, but it's just kind of like oddly done. And I feel like, those lights, apparently they're cool for some people. Do I care for them? Not really. But like those cables going down the wall, definitely kind of an eyesore. And,
molding. You can do molding.
Yeah, wire molding right down, paint over it.
Yep.
And then the canvas piece, though, you're right. Like, what? Why even put it up? It doesn't make sense. If you're going to do something of that size, you should have like 3 or 4 of them and like in a cool layout to kind of fill up the space. But in terms of usability, what did you think of this?
Obviously, I'm hoping he pulls that steering wheel over when he plays. Because why would you sit all the way off to the side with the monitors in front?
Yeah, no, he definitely does. But even then, though, like if he leaves that steering wheel there all the time, isn't that in the way of his arm when he's using the mouse?
Yeah, there's you just take it off or put it on the other desk.
Yeah,
for the time being. Why is the speakers on the other desk?
Because he has a thing where his ears are detachable. And he just leaves him on the other table when he's, doing his thing. No, I agree. Like, stuff like that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to see. It's really...
It's setups like this that I wish we had the show where we can go out to the person's house and fix it for them.
Yeah, because this would be so easy to fix. Easy.
Definitely.
And that's why you said, like, only $100, because he has everything he needs.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot of great equipment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think about the printer being in that spot?
At first, I looked at it. At a quick glance, I thought it was a paper shredder. And I'm like, why has he got a paper shredder under his desk? But then I noticed the subwoofer, which is kind of like, I don't know why you'd put it right there, so you're constantly kicking it. I would have put it back in the left-hand corner. You want to hide the subwoofer. I think I've been on the show a couple times where I've always said, you don't ever want to see your subwoofer. The bass should be mysterious where it's coming from. You shouldn't see it. That's the whole premise behind it. He's got a lot of good real estate up top, and it's, not divvied up nicely. I mean, I think he could do a lot better job, but he's got all the equipment. He just needs to put it all together. Yep. To be honest with you, this looks like a garage sale.
There you go. That's the first time I've heard that. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's go to the next setup submitted by Elliot. Elliot is from New York. He mainly uses his setup for gaming, getting schoolwork done, and just hanging out. So how old do you think he is?
I'm going to say 14.
Oh, 15. Close. So yeah, taking a look at this, what were your initial thoughts?
Really clean, good wire management.
Really?
I think so. I mean, he's got his stuff tacked up and, it's not hanging down and looking all messy. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the desk is, did he steal that from the Smithsonian? I mean, but it's nice. And how big is his room? Because is that the door in?
Yeah, I think so.
Although I do like it. I like the map. I'm a big map guy. I like maps.
Okay.
Hey, and also I like how his laptop is held. The stand for the laptop. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, my initial thoughts were, okay, the cable management, sure, it's managed, but couldn't you have adhered it to the back of the desk rather than, you know?
Could, but maybe he's trying to show you that he did cable manage.
Okay.
And let me ask you a question. The beige thing on the side, is that his bed?
Yeah, that's his bed. He likes roomy beds, a lot of room there. No, but I mean, that's also weird. I was going to say something about that because, normally those are like storage on the inside too, right?
Yep.
You could lift up the top, but instead he puts everything on top of it, which defeats the purpose. And I'm pretty sure that's covering the closet door, which also defeats the purpose of having a closet in the first place. And like, I'm trying to figure out what it is on the left side. Brookfield Place, May 7th to 8th, Waterfront Plaza. Like, I don't know what event that is. Looks like it's for boats.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think that's cool, Definitely shows off what you're into. What do you think about the stuff on the shelf?
It's okay. I mean, it's interesting how he hung this shelf over the map. I guess he doesn't give a crap about Texas, Florida, Louisiana.
Anything south.
Anything south of the Carolinas.
Yeah, he's like,
screw those people. Is that a lamp on top on the one side?
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's clean. It's nice. It's if it's what he's got, you got to do what you got to do. You put a nice little lemon desk there to take up that whole spot, like a tabletop. Mm-hmm. You can really do a nice setup here. He's like a desk away from a nice setup.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. If you look closely in the corner, Dad, you can see the doors open, people are saying. So the door opens far enough to hit the ottoman and then it stops.
Yeah, it's a bifold door.
You could see the
hinges.
Yeah. Okay. Well, still, it's stupid. I mean, the ottoman shouldn't be there.
Well, no, that's the teenage toy box, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Where he puts his stuff in there. I don't know. I mean, I think it's super clean. He's a desk away from having an awesome setup. Because I'd get that ottoman out of there. I'd go from wall to molding, and I would set it all. I mean, and I'm not crazy about the shelf over the map. That kind of bothers me. I don't know.
Not only that, though,
I'm twitching.
If you see the map in the shelf, they're centered to that wall.
Yeah, it looks funny.
But if he did what you said, where he got a desk that went wall to molding, it would make sense.
Yeah. So
definitely something you should do. The desk is definitely old. Anyways, you ready for the next setup?
Yeah, sure. I was going to say one other thing, but we'll go.
All right, go for it.
He could actually do it, depending on the size of the room, he could do an L.
Yeah.
That's good. It would look really nice. Okay, next setup.
Okay, next setup is submitted by Adam. Adam has probably the nicest setup for today. So if you guys like nice setups, here it is. From Las Vegas, Nevada. He was actually on Setup Spotlight, if you guys remember. He uses the setup for gaming, running a small YouTube channel, and schoolwork. And trying to see if there's anything else that will kind of like give away his age. He's a huge comic book fan. And yeah. So anyways, how old do you think he is?
16.
24. Nice try. So yeah, this is his domain, and if you look at the second photo, you can really see he's showing off everything that he loves. And what I do like is that some of the shelves are actually empty. You can see he's growing the collection. So over time, he'll have more and more and more. But initial thoughts, Dad, what did you think of this?
Really nice. Really nice. It's I like the theme. I definitely like the theme. I like how it's black, green, and got the beige. Is that, I can't tell if the wall's beige or gray.
It's gray. If you look at the second photo, you could see it a little bit better.
All right, and the carpet must be gray then too. Because beige and gray.
It's like beige, the carpet.
Okay.
You're just colorblind,
Yeah, I am pretty
old
much.
Age.
I don't know about brown. The brown shades and gray and beige carpet with gray walls. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it looks good in person. I'm not crazy about the coloring, but I like the room. I like the black desk. I like the chair. It's got a nice setup. Really nicely done. The thing is, again, I mean, taking the pictures like this, you can't see the wire management. And I know it's got to be good because it's...
Yeah, well, nothing's on the floor, so...
Yeah, but you'd like to see it so this way the people that are watching your show get an idea of how to do some things. Maybe like the guy from the second setup there, John, could take a page out of his book if he can see what he's doing.
Yeah, that's true. True.
So that's why they should always show how they did their cable management, so this way people can get ideas.
True. Good point. You see how his microphone is on one of those arms, and it's actually wall mounted, which is super cool. So he, instead of having to put it onto his desk,
oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, instead of having to clamp it to the desk, he just pulls it out from the wall, which I thought was pretty cool because a lot of people, especially on a desk like this, I don't think he has the ability to clamp it anywhere. I'm not sure if that's the case, but sometimes that's what happens, and at least it's out of the way, so that's a cool little thing that people can use for their setup. I like that he has the dedicated console station on the right side for him to play PS4, and then on the left he's focused on an ultra wide, straightforward. Everything's really nice and easy to use, follows the theme really well, and then the left side, like the left side of the actual room, is just super nice. I love how everything is nicely displayed, from pop vinyls to all different action figures, books, movies. Everything you can think of is set up nicely. And I want to know your thoughts, Dad, on the shelving and everything. You thought that was cool, or?
Yeah, I definitely like that. Is that the IKEA thing in the corner there?
The Calyx, I think.
Yeah, that's
Might
pretty
be.
cool. I'm a fan of that. That's nice. Everything he's done is awesome. I think it's a beautiful setup. Again, we're going off pictures and you really can't tell like colors of walls and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm just nitpicking at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's a great setup. I love the fact that he has a vacuumed carpet. The carpet's been vacuumed, and and this is what everybody should strive for. Your setup doesn't have to have the best equipment, but your setup should be clean and functional and look good when you're doing it. So I mean, take pride in it. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Next setup of the day is submitted by Austin. Austin said, "Hey, fan of the show, excuse the cables behind the monitors. The cables were too short to strap behind the monitors." Okay, well then get longer cables, damn it. But anyways, how old do you think he is?
14.
17.
I was going to say 17 too.
Really? How do you go from 17 to 14?
No, because I was like between 14 and 17. I got a little thing going on in my head right now.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing. My first thing is, I wonder how good he is at HTML and CSS, because he can never get to the book if he wants it. So, I wonder if he like mastered it, or he's like, yeah, I'm never going to do this again. So just use it as a monitor stand. I mean, this is a very interesting setup. A very thick piece of wood for the desk.
Right. Yeah, it's nice though. I mean, he's got a good idea. He's obviously using what he has in his house or in his garage. He brought it in, and that's half the fun, creating something that's not common, unique, being unique with your setup. Yeah. And I like that. I'm not crazy about the lamp with is that a lion with keys in its mouth?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Can't even tell.
Or what are those things called?
Mongoose? I can't.
What?
I can't tell what it is.
No, it's like those. No, it's like the things that all day modern. Words stuff. It's like they're statues. Something with a G. Gargoyles.
It's not a gargoyle.
Okay. I don't know nothing, Dad. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's creepy. Whatever. And he also has some robin eggs in the far right corner.
It's almost like, here, try to get my keys back. Try to get the keys back.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Does he have the sticker still on the right cabinet thing? Yeah. That's a little weird. And they're two different cabinets.
That's cool.
That's cool. Is that a new thing that everyone should do?
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm going to keep stickers on everything now.
Be unique.
Yeah, make a trend.
I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff, people didn't like guitars that were relics. Oh my God, my guitar got a chip in it. Now people purposely buy new guitars and sandblast them and do all sorts of crazy things to them to relic them to make them look.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about this guy's using something that he has in his house that's not perfect.
No, you don't get what I'm saying.
Oh man, why am I doing this show again?
Dad, he left the sticker on it.
Yeah, but you're also talking about how it's... All right,
I'm just saying they're two different ones, but I'm saying that he left the sticker on... Okay, you know what? Whatever.
I like it.
Okay, good. That's all that matters.
Fight me.
Okay. Well, I think the desktop is very underwhelming. There's not a lot going on. It should be centered to the main display, especially if that's your primary. You shouldn't be using a book to boost it up.
No, you shouldn't.
The globe is cool, but like, why is it not on the right side where we can actually see it and it's not hidden behind the monitor? And then definitely that space above the monitor should be filled, right?
Yeah, it's boring above the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
What's that on the floor? That little white thing. For some reason, I can't zoom in.
What is it, Tom? I don't know. It's something.
It's like a USB.
It's like a battery pack on the Xbox 360.
Okay, yeah, like the controller battery pack, something like that. Anyways,
respect the gear, dude. Just respect your gear. Don't leave stuff on the floor like that.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go to the next setup submitted by Kevin. Kevin said, "Hey, I'm from the Netherlands. I love sports gaming. I love changing my setup around. I have a small bedroom, and he loves the show." Anyways, so taking a look at this, I would say, how old do you think he is? But I don't think he actually put his age. So if you had to guess randomly, what would you say?
37.
Okay. So anyways, taking a look at this, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, is that a TV up to the right?
Yeah. Did you look at the second photo?
Is that a genie lamp on the desk? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good old genie lamp right there. No, honestly, though, Dad, did you see the second photo?
Yeah, so it swings out. The TV swings.
Well, you just answered your own question.
All right, but like, how does he get to the bed? Because it looks like he's got to like do hurdles or something.
Yeah, he's got that big piece of furniture covering it.
I don't get it. And how do you get that picture? Was he like trapped back there for a couple of days?
Yeah, honestly, the layout of everything is pretty confusing and not my favorite by any means. He went as far as to put like this nice covering plate on the bottom, kind of like wire mold, to eat up all the cables on the bottom, but he still has like a zip tied cable nest. Like, why not flow that through? And then also the one cable that comes through, he literally like punched a hole into the wall to grab the cables out. You see that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's just like, I need to get the damn cables. It's just like, bam, right into the...
Do I use a drill or a hammer? Let's use the hammer.
It's very confusing. And then here's another setup where fake plants, just completely...
How do you know they're fake?
Because look how, I don't know, they're dumb. I don't know.
He's into plants.
Yeah, it's just oddly placed. He's got 2 matching ones, and then he's got 3 on the side just cuz.
Well, what I would do is I'd rub that genie lamp and get 3 wishes. And basically say, hey, listen, let's do my setup over. Give me a path to my bed.
Yeah, things that normal people always ask for. Can I get a path to my bed? Because he obviously didn't think that whole thing through. Yeah. And he can't actually get in there. Also, is that like a glass case on the... What you're looking at right now, Tom? Is that like a glass case?
I think it's like the shelving, but it's on a...
It looks like the claw machine at Dave & Buster's where you have to get the jewelry out of it. Like, it's just the whole setup's confusing, and just everything is just oddly placed. So I don't know. Do you have any final thoughts?
Let's go to the next one because I'm a little upset with it. I do like the lamp though. The thing hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, the chandelier.
The chandelier.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Okay. Anyways, next setup of the day is submitted by Peter. And let's see, Peter said, just started to watch your videos. This was a few months back. Inspired him to clean up his setup because he was a typical lazy guy who just pretty much plugged everything in and let it roll. After watching my videos, he took some ideas and brought them into his own setup. His room is very, 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 very small. It's 3 meters by 3 meters. I don't know what that is.
That's 9 by 9. Close. 8.5 by 8.5 around.
Okay. And then, he just wants to know what he should do. So how old do you think he is?
11.
He's 22.
No, really?
I swear to God. So I don't want to hurt his feelings. I swear to God. Here's the thing. I don't want to hurt his feelings because he said that I was like an inspiration, but I just want to make sure he was actually watching my videos because...
Yeah, don't watch any imitation videos of pimping your setup because...
This is, very... Yeah.
Listen, I know that desk. That desk is from IKEA. There's no way that a full-grown man can sit at that desk. I know that desk. I was in IKEA and I saw it, and I actually was going to use it as a footstool.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, here's the best thing. Look at the bottom right corner. That's like his little pampering section.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if that's what he's into, some guys are into energy drinks. Some guys are into superheroes. Stuff. This guy's into pampering himself.
Okay. Well, here's the other thing. What do you think about all those figures all over his desk?
Well, that's what I thought. 11 years old. No offense, dude, but oh god.
I love the stuff that you'll say to these people because I won't say it, but honestly, though,
I have sons that are 20 something years old, 25, 22, 20. I have kids that so no way. I mean, listen, cool if you like them, that's fine. I'm not going to knock you for that, but I don't know.
The best part, if he plays a semi-decent song...
Holy crap, that's subwoofer.
Yeah, and not only that, just the speakers in general, you'll just knock all those figures off your desk. You know how often he probably has to put them back up there? What's the point of having speakers if you're just going to cover them anyway?
Well, let's give him props. The chair's nice.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It's nice only because he threw money at it. You spend a certain kind of money, you'll get a good chair, and that's it.
Well, he definitely likes to pamper himself, so he bought himself a nice chair, and he's got products that do his hair and stuff. So that's good. But otherwise, I mean, if that's a TV, I would have thrown the TV. Where's this computer?
Right corner.
Right corner.
I can't see it.
Right on top of the subwoofer.
Right on top of the subwoofer with the router on top.
All right, hold on. Oh, now I just made the screen bigger. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. I'm not going to comment anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But look at that TV. That's a nice TV.
It's a great TV. I mean, again, he should submit to Setup Clinic, and let me be a host on Setup Clinic that day, because we need to talk to him.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's go to the next setup. We have two more to do, and we have to do them quick. So this one's submitted by Ricky. He was on a show previously. He was known as the gun guy. And Tom, if you go to the fifth photo,
now he's the cat guy.
What? No, look at the. You see the fifth photo, Dad?
5 photos?
Yeah, because it really tells the story, all the different angles. If you look at the fifth photo, you'll see he's got a lot of guns. He likes to build computers and game. The desk is old but gold, extremely sturdy, even though it has some blemishes. And the cables are hidden behind the desk, therefore there's none under. He's a cop. He's married with a 4-year-old son, and he enjoys hunting. And yeah, so take a look at this. How old do you think he is?
First, would we ever drive through his city or state? I don't want. If he's got a lot of guns and he's a police officer, he's probably maybe 27.
29.
All right.
Yeah, so 29. And what were your initial thoughts scrolling through these photos?
I'm trying to find the first one again. What's his name again?
Ricky.
I just screwed this whole thing up.
Oh God, come on, Dad.
All right, here we go. No, hey, it's cool. I mean, a lot of light in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like how the double monitors are. I like the studio speakers. I like the lamp. I like stuff.
You're just saying things that you like.
I don't know why you'd want your cat in the room with you.
Dude, some people are cat people. We're dog people. We had a cat for a long time,
Yeah, I know. It's good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm look. Where's his computer's over there? Okay, I see it. Red chair. I'm trying. I'm really trying here. It's good.
Okay. Yeah, so cable management, obviously with a desk like this, it's super easy to do. Very, very nice and clean. Those kind of carpets, I'm not a big fan of those kind of carpets. Or what are those called, Dad? They're like
I don't know.
shag.
They're not even. That's not even shag. It's like a marble type.
It's interesting.
Looks
But
like there's puke and shit.
yeah, that's why I don't like it, because it looks like, I know that's just how the carpet actually is, but it does look like smeared shit. But still awesome, clean carpet, So yeah, when I look at the second photo, you can really see that in terms of it being an actual setup, it's very usable, very nice for what he uses it for. Great peripherals, everything's really nice and usable. So in terms of that, it's perfect. He definitely nailed the setup part of it. You can see in the fourth photo, really, The room itself is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, nice entertainment setup. He really filled the wall with a lot of stuff, which I know some people are saying that it's a lot. It's a little too much.
That's all right.
Yeah, but if he likes it, I think that's all that matters. And look at the cable management there.
Awesome.
Yeah, really nice. Right, Tom, look under the poster by the... Yeah, look at that going across the wall right there. Really, really neat. Kept well. I like that. I give props there. He is a Cowboys fan, it looks like, so we automatically hate him.
Crap.
Yeah, it makes sense now, doesn't it, Dad?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. That's why he likes cats, too.
Anyways, the fifth photo, you know, some people aren't fans of guns, but I do think that's an awesome display. I do like how it goes almost perfectly from little to big. But yeah, really nice setup. I like it.
Oh, crap. He's in North Carolina.
He is?
Oh, I think
he's in Texas, Dad.
Well, he's got a sign that says Outer Banks. Outer Banks is North Carolina, isn't it?
Well, he's Fort Lee Police, which is
okay. Texas.
Sounds Texas, yeah.
No, I'm never going to Texas. So
yeah, but I mean, I can tell you guys, if you go search back, I think he was the thumbnail of an episode, and his setup was not nearly as good as this. So he definitely put a lot of time into it. So props to you. But now, you ready, Dad? Let's go to the final setup. All right, final setup of the day is submitted by Josh. Josh said, thank you for having me on your show. As you can see, I like playing video games and watching anime. After seeing the show, he was motivated to clean up his setup. He framed all his posters, worked on his cable management, and added LEDs. Some things to note is that he uses earbuds, not headphones, just due to preference. And the orange cloth on the bottom right side is like, you know, microfiber cloth with spray bottle. Maybe not the best spot for it, but he just wanted to clarify where it is. And then, yeah, he said, feel free to be critical. And
don't worry, we will.
Okay, so how old do you think he is?
18.
18, yep, he's 18. So not the highest quality photos. Like the first one, the lighting's a little off. The second one's like a little bit better. But let's just start with picture 3 and 4. Get those out of the way. You can see in picture 3, wire management, it's managed.
Yes.
You know, and you like that.
I do like that. Now you can see what he did. It just looks like it's too tight. Why is the subwoofer behind the computer?
I don't know.
Is that the subwoofer? I can't tell.
Yeah,
it's so dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, the next photo I think is a little weird because it's just like...
Oh, it's Barbie dolls and stuff.
Oh, God. They're anime dolls, Dad. Chill out, bro. Yeah, tons of boxes. And I'm not saying it's weird because of the boxes, but like... You know, clean that up. The boxes, I don't think should be there. And then what do you think about the cable management there?
I think you should plug a couple more things into that outlet. When he turns something on in his room, do the lights dim in the house?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so that's like, now that we looked underneath, what do you think about like looking at the first and second photo?
Oh, back to the first photo. So this is where all the magic, this is what it relates to. Okay. I mean... It's like so hard. I'm trying to be nice, and it's like I know these guys are all working with what they have, and not everybody's got a lot of money. I just, you know, when you do go through all that trouble for the cable management, and to have it look like the letter C under your desk because it's like a bow and arrow or something. I mean, like. There's so much better ways to do it. I don't understand why the subwoofer has to be behind the computer. Mm-hmm. I think that usability, it's fine. Are those monitors on a shelf?
Yeah, it's just like, it looks like they're just standing on a shelf. Yeah, it's very odd. They're not like centered at all. The left display looks really hard to use. Really, the whole usability side, I think, is a little bit difficult to wrap my head around if you're actually sitting there, because the speakers are shifted to the left along with the monitors, whereas the keyboard's further in the front, the mouse is closer to the side. It's just very odd.
And this is he's got plantation shutters. Those are very expensive. I know that for a fact.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, those shutters on that thing are very expensive. They're called plantation shutters.
Okay,
but,
what is this?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
So, all right, I mean, you went all through this trouble, your parents, or if you're living at home, to have nice plantation shutters. You know?
Why are you so like... No one cares.
Respect, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. This was a very hard show to be on today.
Yeah, I know. Really, the most confusing and
I'm really confused by a lot of these setups.
No,
I
agree.
listen, last time I was on your show, it was maybe about 6 months ago, roughly. And I would think within 6 months, people would have maybe bought a clue or something. And it's the same stuff over and over again. I mean, I'm running out of things to say about this stuff. You know what? How about this? Take everything out of the room, okay? Gut the room. No desk, no nothing. Then go in and decide, measure out how far, where you're putting the cables, where everything's going, and put it back accordingly. I mean, this is okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You need more plugs too on the left side.
Yeah.
Plug more stuff. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, overall, I think we definitely covered a lot of different things.
Sorry, Josh.
We're going to go to the scores now. Dad did not score any of them.
I scored them all in my head. But
yeah. Well, I'm sure if we had your scores, these people would cry. So I just scored. I was pretty nice, I think. And then I doubled them, and that's how we got a score out of 100. So Jeremy got a 56. John got a 56 somehow, even though he got a 0 on wire management. Elliot got a 66. Adam got a 92. Austin got a 70. Kevin got a 72. Peter got a 54. Ricky got an 88. And Josh got a 76 because breaking it down category by category, he got 7 and 6s and stuff, but it still kind of worked out in his favor. If we added my dad's scores into it, it'd be probably everyone at like a 10. Right?
Yeah, it's not that. Listen, I know everybody is. I have to become more critical on this show because it's Pimp My Setup, not massage me so I feel good about myself, type of deal. So maybe next time I come on, I'm gonna be a little more critical this way, and I'll explain more what people should do, what I think people should do. You do what you want to do. It's your money, your setup.
Yeah.
But I mean.
That's what you used to do. You used to be so like nice and tell people every little step.
Yeah,
but now you can't hold their hands.
You can't. We're doing this. This is like my 3rd or 4th time doing the show.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Next time I come on the show, the setup's better be better. I'm not going to tolerate this.
Okay.
I will tear into people. And you think Matthew's bad on Setup Nightmares? You don't want me on.
Yeah. That's true. All right, guys. Thank you for watching episode 115 of Pimp My Setup. You can follow me on Twitter at Matt Philly. You can follow my dad at P41L13. His link's going to be down below. He wants to start a YouTube channel eventually, so...
Eventually.
Yeah, maybe he'll do it. Let him know if he should. Tweet him. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flippity flop. Boom.
Peace.